Welcome, 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 everyone. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, everyone, all 300. I think it's 360 of you that are joining us today for the annual fundraiser for Women Helping Women. This quarantine virtual version, of course. I'm Regina Carswell Rousseau, and I'm going to be your MC this evening. And I just have to tell you that, you could have been anywhere in your house today, and you are here with us, and we are so grateful, and we want to thank you. Women Helping Women, is small but mighty organization dedicated, full of soldiers in this fight against gender-based violence. The funds that we are going to raise, that's right, that we are all going to raise tonight, go far and deep in transforming the lives, the families, the communities, women and men on their journey to joy. And we would first like to thank our sponsors tonight for sticking with us on this event as we transitioned into this outright gift of sponsorship. And let's see if I can get these sponsors up here. I'd like to thank 8451, Lisa Allgood, Cincinnati Bell, First Financial, KMK Law, Victeris, Western and Southern Financial Group, and you see all of them on the screen right there. Please wrap your arms around all of our sponsors tonight and make sure that you support them. Also, want to let you know that we're going to start giving right now. Tonight, we're going to feel good and we're going to be motivated to give. And our goal tonight is $75,000. And guess what? We've already raised $46,000 so far. Some people may think that $75,000 is kind of a stretch goal. Not us. We're here supporting Women Helping Women, and we know you can do it. All you have to do to donate is text WHW Joy to 41444. We're going to thank you right now in advance for your support. So make sure to donate, give deeply, give with your heart, put your money where your heart is. So let's kick things off right now, though. We have a wonderful evening planned for you. But first, I'd like to start with this phenomenal woman. She's phenomenal. She's a courageous leader, relentless freedom fighter, and of course, the president and CEO of Women Helping Women. Please make her happy. Round of applause. I can hear you for Miss Kristen Shrimplin.
Thank you so much, Regina. You make me happy. You were the perfect pick for the MC tonight because we're really trying to infuse joy and through everything that all of us are collectively going through. And thank you so much to everyone out there tonight. Like Regina said, you could have been anywhere in your house, but you chose to be here with us tonight to tune in and connect to a cause. And that's the lesson here, isn't it? It's about connection. Distance doesn't have to disconnect us. No matter how disruptive and devastating COVID is, no matter how overwhelming, the reality that we now have a global pandemic on top of what we already had as a public health epidemic, that is gender-based violence. It still cannot deter us from the simple fact is this: Women Helping Women's mission to prevent gender-based violence and to empower all survivors has never been disrupted. Not once, not ever, it never will be. Our connection to strength, to bravery, to service to our community, to creativity and innovation, our commitment to survivors, it has never left us. It never will. Everything we have learned about how to endure this crisis, we have learned from survivors. Think about it. Survivors pivot every single day. How to stay safe, how to keep their kids safe, how to wake up and see another day. Survivors don't give up, and we don't either. So now, COVID did not stop us, will not stop us. It's not in Women Helping Women's DNA to ever pause. Instead, we pivot and we activate. So let me give you some examples. On March 16th, we rolled out our 24/7 hotline from our in-office hub to our advocates' cell phones. We then pivoted and we launched 6 virtual support groups every single week, including Spanish, so that we could reach out and support our immigrant survivors. Then, during a pandemic, we launched a brand new service delivery line, our text chat line 24/7, because survivors needed a safer way to connect to help during the shelter at home order, and we produced it. We launched teletherapy, we launched virtual case management, virtual protection order assistance, rent assistance, relocations assistance. We didn't stop. Even when early on, all the schools shut down, we took a big deep breath and we launched our in-person, we launched and pivoted from our in-person prevention education and created and executed a brand new e-classroom package. But I do want to be honest, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it, not all pivots are easy. It was one of the most difficult and heartbreaking decisions where temporarily we did have to pull our Divert advocate response team off the streets because we simply did not have the protective gear. But I am so relieved to tell you that we got masks and gloves from Homeland Security, and just last Friday at 7 a.m., we reactivated Divert. So when the police go out, we go out on scene 24/7. Last week alone, we went on 11 runs with the police to serve survivors. So I just want to close and say, I know this is hard for our region and for all of you, but resiliency is possible. Our mission has always been possible. Survivors are the experts and they teach us what is possible on this journey. I want to leave you with a quote that we have painted on the walls of one of our support group rooms in the office. And it says, "Turn your face towards the sun and let the shadows fall behind you." So if you are a survivor or you're someone who loves a survivor, please know this: we see you, we hear you, we value you, we believe you, and we are here to help. So everyone, let's collectively face the sun and let's have the shadows fall behind us. Thank you for showing up tonight and for walking on this journey to joy with us. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you, Kristen. Mwah! Thank you. That is the courageous leadership. Those are the words that we needed to hear today. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Thank you, Kristen, for your vision, your innovation, your compassion, and your leadership. Can we take a look at that thermometer once again? Can we put that thermometer up? We only have, what time is it now? About 4:40. We have 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes to get what? Who is here tonight? We're trying to get to 75,000. We were talking earlier and we were saying, maybe that's a stretch. We started out with $46,000 already. Kristen, thank you for bringing a word tonight, because we've already raised $51,000. $51,902. Thank you all who have given. I want to tell you, we had an anonymous donor who gave $25,000, and we know that tonight we can match it. We know we can. We've already started. We've already raised, what is that? This is my math. $7,000 in a matter of minutes. Let's do this. We know we can, Cincinnati. But first, let me tell you, let me make sure I let you know. You can donate by texting WHW Joy, Women Helping Women Joy, to 41444. Text to that. And you know what? We're even going to take checks. Just go ahead and blow off the dust from your check, write a check, we'll take that too. Let me quickly, but with some pride, give a shout out to our Women Helping Women Warrior awardees tonight. Bonnie Fisher, Dr. Bonnie Fisher, has been working with Women Helping Women since 2018 to provide research and analysis for our pilot program, the Domestic Violence Enhanced Research Response Team that Kristen was talking about. Dr. Fisher's compassion, conviction, and research in gender-based violence is nationally known, people, and her team has just evaluated DIVERT as an evidence-based model that works and is replicable. Dr. Bonnie Fisher, you are outstanding. You are kind and you're brilliant. And we thank you for your support and your expertise. We'd also like to salute tonight Will Johnson as Community Partner Specialist for Cincinnati Public Schools. Will is incredibly connected to the local school administrators and resource coordinators. He's gone above and beyond to create community connections between women helping women and more. You know that program. It's the Men Organized, Respectful, and Educated Mentors. Love them. He's used his platform to be a connector and a champion for women helping women's prevention work, especially his endorsement for our Prevent and Empower and Coaching Boys in Men's programs. Please make him happy. Dr. Bonnie Fisher and Will Johnson, can you hear the love? I can hear it. Thank you so much. Now, our keynote speaker. This, I like to call her, she's a goddess. And she's well known for her inspiration, motivation, and superior insight into how people can move from good to great, from happy to joy. Come on now. She's going to be bringing us the power of her wisdom right now. Please help me welcome the founder of the Sister Accord, Miss Sonia Jackson Miles.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Regina. You know how much I love you. It is such an honor to be here with you, Kristen, and the rest of the Women Helping Women family. We're going to jump right in to talking about what does the journey to joy look like? What does it look like? And I have some steps that I want to share with you because I didn't always sit at the feet of joy. But I've learned that if I am going to live my best life, I must have joy in order to do it. So the first step, live like tomorrow is today. I was one of those people. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, it can wait till tomorrow. No. If it is important, get to it. Focus on it. Say yes to joy by living each and every day, choosing joy. And that's what living like tomorrow is today is all about. The other thing that was important for me was to learn how to sit in gratitude. There are so many things, particularly now, so many things that can draw us away from joy. But what I have decided to do in order to drive peace and ensure that I have an environment of peace, I have learned how to sit in gratitude, just being thankful for the basics. I woke up today. I can see, I can talk, I can hear, I can walk, I can feed myself. There are so many people who are going through so many things right now. Sitting in gratitude leads to peace that leads to joy. And then I like to talk about the fact that for many years, I was trying to serve from an empty cup. I was trying to serve without making sure that I was taking care of me. And so now I rest. I make sure that I go to sleep. I make sure that I do my meditation and have my prayer time. That's just my time. So I want you all to just think about how can I just carve out 10, 15, 30 minutes, an hour every single day to renew my spirit and my soul. Because your spirit and soul longs to do what it was created to do. Well, when we're so busy, we cannot take the time to really think about what that looks like. Self-love is the best love. It is the absolute best love. And it is so incredibly important to make sure that you learn how to love the skin that you're in. For many years, I struggled with that, and I wanted to look this way, or I wanted to look that way, or I was influenced by what I saw on TV. And I had to think about it. Why am I not satisfied? And I had to go through the steps of recognizing what was going on in my head that was keeping me from fully loving who I am. Once I decided to make a list, that's why writing down and keeping a journal is so important. Once I decided to really think about it and have a plan to address it, I was able to evolve into fully loving every aspect of my being. And then people say now, Sonia, you're glowing. What happened? What's causing the glow? The joy, it comes from the inside. It's deep. Happiness is fleeting. It's circumstantial. Something happens. Oh, we're happy. But joy is a choice that we must wake up every single day and choose. I am going to live my life filled with joy. I am going to be on this journey to joy. I am going to serve with excellence so that I can see joy all around me. And that's what Women Helping Women is all about. That's our mission. I love this organization and its leaders and its volunteers and everyone because we choose, even in the midst of crisis, we choose joy. Thank you all so much. If you would like to stay connected, you can feel free to contact me. And here are the ways to do that. I am so very humbled and honored to be a part of the Women Helping Women family. And we thank you today for joining us in supporting this amazing organization.
Sonia, woohoo! Do you hear it? Do you feel it? We're just wrapping. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. It's overwhelming. Listen, Sonia, there is nearly 300 people here listening to you, soaking this up, drinking it in. We have a choice. Yeah. We have a choice for joy. Yeah. Thank you for giving us that permission today.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sonia Jackson Miles. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are on this journey to joy. We are creating a pathway, opening it up for the women and men that we serve so that they can continue on their journey to joy. Quick second, if you're having trouble texting, don't worry. Don't worry. Just go to our website, womenhelpingwomen.org. You can easily give there. Don't let it stop you. What did Kristen say earlier? Can't stop, won't stop? Not today. We know you want to give. And I want to tell you something else, because in this time, what makes you feel good? Not just sitting there, not just sleeping, not just eating all day long in your home, giving to other people. And tonight, we're making a way for you to do that. You know, our volunteers, our team, and our staff make this go, but also our dedicated, selfless board members. We'd like to take this time to recognize them and also introduce one of our other devoted soldiers in this fight with Women Helping Women, our board member. Make him happy, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Hankinson. Woohoo!
Thank you so much. Thank you, Regina. And I'm so happy to be here. I'm so inspired right now. I want to take a quick thank you again to our sponsors, to our anonymous donor, the Joy leaders, the board, to Kristen, to Emma, who put all this together. Thank you so much for making it possible. And Regina and Sonia, thank you so much for your words and wisdom and your energy. We love it so much. And I wanted to mention, in addition to the sponsors that were mentioned earlier, also thank you so much, Kelly and Richard Stein and Writer Girl, along with all the other sponsors that you see on your screen right now. I feel a lot of inspiration and joy right now. I remembered how to tie a tie, which I wasn't sure that I would be able to do, but I did. And that's something. That's showing up for me right now. And I get to share my weird quarantine mustache with all of you. That's bringing me a lot of joy right now. But with a little bit more serious reflection on the theme of our day, I have this to say. A gift that crisis gives to us is that it reveals true priorities. What really matters rises up, and other things that we think maybe should matter or that we think we ought to want to matter, they fall away. Women helping women is something that this crisis crystallized for me. The conviction built on a foundation of their amazing critical work, showing up for survivors where they are, in hospitals, in courts, on police runs. No one else in this region is doing this necessary work, and no one else anywhere is doing it like women helping women. And the conviction is strengthened now. There has truly been joy in seeing the agency rise to the occasion, seeing Kristen and her team laser focused on safe and sustainable survivor connectivity, rapidly launching a text chat function to support quarantined client safety, pivoting from a long-standing in-person gala to this new virtual experience with all of you. And I want to personally thank you, our attendees, for making this happen. We are so grateful and amazed. Please help us now continue the story that we are part of now, the story of survivors and their community of support being forged stronger by this crisis. Please come share with us the joy of doing concrete, necessary good. It feels so great to do that right now. Thank you so much to our donors, some of whom are scrolling through right now. You are making a difference. You are making a concrete difference now, something that sometimes we don't get the feeling that we can do in today's times. It is available to us now, and it is truly a joy. So I want to close by saying, let's get that thermometer up. Others who are either having trouble with the text chat function or prefer to donate by check, through a trust, or by our website, we are going to keep this thermometer going after the half hour. We are going to follow up, and we are going to meet and exceed our goal so that these amazing programs will continue stronger than ever, just as Kristen described. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. We really appreciate those heartfelt words. And you know what? We want everyone to listen and to hold on to Tom's, call to action. During a crisis, during a time when you feel like everything is out of control and you can't really motivate yourself to do something with impact because you feel out of control, some of the greatest solutions to that is to do for others, to give to others, and understand every penny. If it's $5, if it's $50, if it's $500, every single penny affects the life, the transformative journey to joy to the people that we serve. Think about that. Think about an action that you do right now, tonight, before you go to sleep, changes the life of someone here. Don't we want to all feel kind of that impact some way, somehow? It's easy. All you have to do is give. Can you take a look at the screen? Let me tell you, we have got some givers tonight. We started out with 46,000 people. We are now at 60,000. We're at now 60. What time is it? We've got 5 minutes. We're at 60,000, and we know that there's more people that can give. You can give, you can call some of your friends, you can look at this replay later, you can go to the website. The giving doesn't stop, and we will take it all. We will take your check, we will take your credit card, we would take a phone call, we will take it on a piece of paper, anything. We want you to give, and give what feels good to you. Let me tell you what your dollars go to. $35 a month, only $35 a month, right? $35 a month is like a week of Starbucks. It pays for about a shift of hotline calls for all expert advocates, just for $35. Just for $35. $50. What do we pay for $50? $50, I think we can all go to the movies for $50, right? When we can all go back to the movies. $50 a month pays for 10 sessions of prevention education for 25 students. Think about that, for $50. $100 a month pays for advocates responding to hospitals to support 5 survivors so that they are not alone. $250 a month pays for 6 support group sessions for 10 survivors. Remember earlier what they started? Support group sessions weekly. They are bilingual. Do you know how transformative that is? There's no other agency in the region that's doing the kind of impact that's making transformative change in the community, like Women Helping Women. I know you hear me because we just got $1,300 more. Thank you very much. Our texting and chat functionality costs $7,000 a year to keep our services accessible to everyone. We're so close tonight. What time is it? Let me tell you, 4:57. Do we have time for anyone to just send me? I'm going to break a little bit. Anybody want to tell me in the chat why you gave tonight, why you're going to give tonight, why you're going to support? Put it in the chat. We want to hear why. We want to hear your story. We want to hear why you are giving. We want to know why you're wrapping your arms around Women Helping Women. Yes, there's so many organizations out that need help, but we know we can make an impact tonight, right here, right now. Don't you want to feel that? Don't you want to feel how good that is? Joining, we still have a house full of more than 200 people joining us tonight, staying to the very end, listening to this word and listening to this ask to join us to joy, which is an intentional, active choice. We got 2 more minutes. How much do you want to give? How joyful do you want to feel? How many lives do you want to impact? I want to take this time to thank everyone, each and every one of you, for joining us tonight. Let me see. What do we have here? Do we have some pledges? We have a lot of, let me see. I've got some news for you guys. Wait till you hear this. 650 pledges already. 650 pledges already. What we can do. Yes. Global crisis can't stop us. Virtually being disconnected from wall, that can't stop us because our heart is too big. Cincinnati loves too much. We care too much, and we know that we can make a difference, and we want to make a difference. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I encourage you to, I know you got 2, 3, 4, 5 people you can share this with. If you feel good about what happened tonight, if you feel good about participating, share that joy. Share that joy. Share this with 5 people that you know. Invite them to go to the Women Helping Women website, womenhelpingwomen.org. Take a look at the replay of this amazing virtual fundraiser. Be inspired by Kristen Shrimplin. Be motivated by Sonia Jackson Miles. Be encouraged by Tom Hankinson. Share the joy that way too. And remember, you can give tomorrow, you can give Friday, you can give Saturday. Oh, look at that, $62,000. $62,000 already. We started, folks, at $46,000. Look at what Cincinnati can do. I want to thank you, everyone, again, for joining us. Womenhelpingwomen.org. Continue to text, continue to stay connected, and continue to give, and continue to take one step in front of the other every day on your own journey to joy. Have a great night.